Hello viewers, you are welcome to the program Arise and Shine. Today we are here again with another wonderful topic, and I know you'll be glad if you watch to the end. I'm not alone. I am with Mrs. Ofole Happiness, a wonderful woman and a woman of substance. Madam, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Yesterday, we had a wonderful outing. One of us, Eze Emmanuel, also known as Ezegu, took his wife to the altar. We were there. We saw what happened. It was an awesome event. Many people turned out. Were you impressed by the crowd?
Hmm. It's awesome.
So many people were there. Do you think that everybody that came there came because they love Ezegu, or that they came to see who he was getting married to?
Many people come to view the wife now. They come to see the kind woman wey they go marry. But I thank God. Say God give her the one who love her.
Before now, people dey fear to marry disabled. A lot of people, when you get a disabled husband, say, wetin dey worry am? You no see husband, you no see wife, you no do this one. But it's like many people have come out of that kind of thinking, and they have started embracing disabled as husband and wife. Why do you think that people get married to disabled person?
Na love because as I dey today, I marry my husband because of love. But my advice to them say make dem no dey fear to marry disabled. Disability e no because and the advice wey I dey give others be say make dem marry with love, make dem no dey marry because of money.
Thank you very much. You have said it all. You have already advised them that people should love or marry for love, not because of physical things or because of wealth. God does not make mistake. Abi?
No,
Well, I thank you for coming to the program.
thank you.
I wish when we call you again, we will come.
Yes sir.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Don't go away. We will be right back. You are welcome back to the program. Like I told you initially, we came with another wonderful topic, and that is part 4 of our great art, the Discrimination Against Persons with Disability Prohibition Act, titled Seaports, Railways and Airport Facilities. Let me quickly read through the sections of part 4. Section 13, subsection 1 says, Seaports facilities and vessels shall be made accessible to persons with disabilities. 2. Railway stations, trains and facilities in the trains shall be made accessible to persons with disabilities. 3. The transitory provision contained in section 6 shall apply to the provisions of this section. You all remember what the transitory provision was? 5-year transitory period where every facility will be reconstructed or placed into position so that person with disability will have life easy as far as access is concerned. Section 14, subsection 1 says, all airlines operating in the state shall A. Ensure the accessibility of their aircraft to persons with disabilities. B. Make available presentable and functional wheelchairs for the conveyance of persons with disabilities who need them to and from the aircraft. C. Ensure that persons with disabilities are assisted to get on and off board in safety and reasonable comfort. And D. Ensure that persons with disabilities are accorded priority while boarding and disembarking from the aircraft. Subsection 2 says, all airports shall make available for the conveyance of persons with disabilities who need presentable and functional assistive and protective devices to and from the aircraft. Section 15 says, any general information shall be translated into the accessible format appropriate to the persons with disability present. I think the message is clear. Making our railway, our seaports, and our airports accessible to persons with disability through providing essential accessibility devices that will aid their movement into and out of the stations and even boarding of the aircraft, including trains. The act provides that items such as lift, ramps, wheelchairs should be made available in case there is anybody that needs such things. I don't think this is too much to ask from anyone. These are basic things of life that will make our brothers and sisters who are living with us comfortable. It also makes provision for the transition period to be 5 years as contained in section 6, right? Making it possible that for 5 years from the date that the act start running, we will begin to put things into shape. And I believe that it is now 1 year plus since this act came into being. It's more than 1 year because the act was passed in 2018, if I'm not mistaken, and was signed in 2019, right? And now I wonder how far we are gone. Although some people are keen into this accessibility we are talking about. There was a place I went to. It's a private clinic. A private clinic. I don't want to mention the name of the clinic, but so as you don't look as if I'm advertising anybody. The building was made very, very accessible. The ramp that was provided, I don't enter into the building to climb the upstairs, so I wouldn't know if there's a lift. But the entrance to the building was very, very encouraging. And people should begin to do such things on their own. When you are constructing a building, provide ramps, provide lifts where necessary, and it's for the comfort of everybody. Some people are not physically challenged. They are able-bodied people, but they can't climb stairs easily. Yes, age has made it so. Maybe it's one sickness or the other must have weakened the body, and that person finds it difficult climbing steps. You wouldn't know because you think it's not a disabled. It is for the comfort of all. Now we're talking about airport facility. We're talking about seaports and trains. It's for the comfort of our persons, our people, our brothers, our sisters, our husbands, our wives, our children, our friends. Let's put these things in place so that life will be comfortable for every one of us. So the act has made this provision. It is left for us to key into it. Federal government has done their own. Our president tried a lot. President Muhammadu Buhari is a man of his words. He promised that once he come on board, the bill is passed and sent to him, we are sent to it, and he did. He not only assented to the act, but also put in place the implementation commission fully run by the same persons themselves. Our governors should do the same. Key into this act, adopt it and domesticate it in your states so that there will be a legal framework operating in the states. I know you don't love us less, just as the president has shown love to us, not just by giving us empowerment and dashing us foodstuff. No, he also went further to bring the act into existence. That is what we expect from anyone that truly loves us. We deserve empowerment, that's true. We need it because we need to go to school, we need to learn handwork, and we need to get jobs. But we also need to have a voice of our own. all need to be represented in the government. There's an old saying that what is worth doing is worth doing well. And the only thing to do things well for now, to ensure that the person with disability is properly integrated into the system of things, is to create our commission for us. And that will only be done when this act is adopted and domesticated in all the states of the federation, with the implementation commission right place in it. The way we are talking about it is the way we feel about it. I'm calling our excellencies, the governors of our great states, to please, as a matter of concern, because I know they are concerned to our welfare, adopt this act as an executive bill, domesticate it in their states, and let it start running with the implementation commission run by the persons with disability themselves. Because if you create the commission and it's headed by everybody, we have not done anything. We want to be represented by our persons, and we want to have our own voice by ourselves. We have been shouting about these things, and I believe people are listening to us. What we want is action. We need action from our governors to truly show us that they really care. Create the commission for us. Adopt the act and domesticate it. You have the powers to do that. Because I have seen so many executives go through the House of Assembly in 2 weeks, everything is gone. Yes, we started pursuing this act before they brought Violence Against Persons Act. Violence Against Persons Act came into being sharp sharp, because they had to do with everybody. But now the one that concerns the same persons, we have been begging for it for donkey years. Now that the federal government are giving to us, what is stopping the states from keying into these things? Because what is surprising me is that some of these governors were senators during the time of Olusegun Obasanjo, go to Yar'Adua and down. No, some of these governors happen to be senators that supported the passage of these bills, and the presidents then refused to sign, and they were saying all manner of things against the president that refused to sign. We thought that during their own time it will be easier, but today we are still seeing the same obstacle. So if these people, while they were senators, supported this bill, what is stopping them now that they are governors to adopt this bill and sign it into law? I don't understand. Could it be there is something we don't know? Please let us know. This act is very dear to us, and that is the only way to show us love. There can be no better way of showing us love than to create our commission backed up by a legal framework, which is putting the act into place in every state of this federation. My viewers, today we have successfully gone through part 4. Next week we'll be coming with part 5. And I know you'll be there, because without you, this program has made no sense. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Share it so that many people will see it. Like the channel and also turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss out any episode of this channel. With you, we make things happen. Together we are going to hit the sky. Don't forget, there's nothing about us without us. Till we meet again, remain on top and remain in the presence of the Most High God. Bye bye.